Hey fam, welcome back to the channel. We're back with another banger. Today we have Elijah Everill versus Javier Artega. If you haven't seen these guys fight before, you have a sport karateka in Elijah Everill versus Artega, who is fast and powerful. How these guys are going to match up, who knows? We're going to jump right into it and let's see how it goes.
So Bas, we've got Elijah Everill and Javier Artega. Artega, he's got that much more traditional Olympic point-style karate background. Elijah Everill, though, we saw in his last bout, this dude's a sniper.
All right, so Elijah Everill is a student of Raymond Daniels. So we're looking for that sideways stance, that bounce. See that psychic already out the gate. See the guard, that broken rhythm. Versus Artega, who has more of that kickboxing stance. So immediately we're looking for those kicks from Everill. We're looking for those power punches from Artega. There you go, out the gate.
Yeah, he got clipped. Yeah. Artega made it all the way to the finals of our Kumite tournament. Not successful in winning that bout, but given a chance in the promotion.
Nice little side kick, good defense. So both of them fighting orthodox. So that takes away the back leg roundhouse kick unless you go into the head.
Fighting a shorter opponent. So when you step in, he can get you with the overhand.
Overhand.
That's a weapon that is used when you fight someone who's generally
GSP talking about the overhand from the guy.
punch come from up to down.
So let's look for those side kicks. Oh, nice blitz from Everill. Oh, nice little knee on the way down by Artega. So we talk about Raymond Daniels, and you see that in Elijah Everill, right? That back leg shift into that blitz, it's pretty fast. It's slick. You don't see it coming until they're already across the ring. Yeah. See the hands up. Look for those side kicks, those front kicks, those axe kicks. You're watching Everill, you know it's gonna be fast. That lead leg roundhouse kick is gonna be fast. But Artega looks like one of those people you do not want to be standing on the end of those shots. Nice knee. You can't. But his hands were off. Elijah was, and that's interesting, right? You're not allowed to hold the guy and hold him onto your knee. But if your hands are open and the other guy is holding him, interesting. Oh, nice shot. Nice leg kick. So as President Awesome said, you know, they're looking for, they're trying to find their range. They're trying to, you know, figure out what the other guy is doing, how they could be most successful. Look for that leg kick. That leg kick, he's stationary. Yeah, really, you could see a lot of the feints, but that's why I'd love to see the leg kick more. Because Artega is so stationary, Everill could whack that front leg because he's so fast. Oh, nice fake. Nice roundhouse kick by Javier.
Artega been training karate since he was 3 years old, former top 10 WKF athlete, and of course, Venezuelan national team member.
Dang. Fellas picked the last couple of seconds for uppercut mania. But again, the last 3 seconds proved exactly what I said at the beginning. He does not want to be throwing punch for punch with Artega. He needs to kick and let Artega use his hands. Legs are longer than hands. Utilize his range, utilize his speed and his ability. Artega, we know he needs to get in. So you hear them telling Everill to circle more to his right. The reason for that is him circling to his right is to the left of Artega. And if Artega has his left foot in front, he's going away from the power shot. He's going away from the power kick. Yes? And it's bringing him, it's essentially taking Artega to his power side. So if he's a back leg kicker and he's going this way, it's now opening up his kick. Yeah? Or if he's a front leg kicker and he's going this way, it takes him there. But it also, in order for Artega to keep up with him, Artega has to now do what? Shift into his power hand. In order for it to happen, in order for him to gain line, he has to do what? He has to circle into Everill's power shots. He has to circle to the right in order to get Everill back in front of him. So that is going to put him Oh,
Nice body head. I like that.
It's like he took what he learned from the first round. He's going to apply it now.
right back on those feints. Everill's a little more square this round, so I'm looking to see him go after the legs.
Everill is that if he tried to throw that leg kick, Artega times it with a straight right.
Yeah.
That could be dangerous for him. So we need to make sure that when he throw that kick, that Artega is walking backward.
You see that prize pool figure.
Interesting. So you heard what GSP said. He said he thinks that Elijah should be throwing the leg kick when Artega is moving backwards, because Artega is countering the leg kick with a catch overhand once Artega has weight on his front leg.
Come on, guys.
Nice job. Good counter 2-3 by Artega. Oh. And this is what happens every single time Everill decides to get in a punch for punch with Artega. Every single time. You don't believe me? Go back and watch the fight. Every single time he plays that game with Artega, he loses. When he fights his fight at range like a tall kicker, he does extremely well. The minute he starts thinking he's a boxer, Artega touches him up. Every single time. Every single time. The minute he goes back to his kicks, he's winning. And follow up off of his kicks, he's... Oh! Beautiful right hand by Artega.
That was your cross, buddy.
Yeah. That overhand right is very dangerous, and I've seen it so far.
Beautiful. He's landed a couple times. Everill is leaking.
Misses sometimes by only an inch. Misses the target, but
He needs to get back moving, and he needs to go to his right.
finish.
Nice. There's the leg kick, but that's too high. Remember, leg kicks are between the knee and the ankle in karate combat. They cannot kick the thigh.
Ground and pound, I think Artega exposed the weakness.
Nice side kick.
He'll try to get that done again.
So that is exactly what we are saying between round 1 and 2. We needed more side kicks. We needed more leg kicks. We need him to fight at range. He's the taller fighter. He has no business being inside striking range, throwing punches for punches with Javier Artega. Artega is definitely... yeah, good. Oh! Artega is clearly... You see, you can't pull onto the shot.
If you've never seen Raymond Daniel fight, ladies and gentlemen, you need
Oh, nice try though.
incredible.
I wish he had threw that side kick. Maybe he's a little too choked.
We have here in karate combat.
So do not leave.
The nice thing about his chamber is such a variety, right? From that universal chamber, he could do so much. From that chamber, it makes it so hard. He could throw the side kick, he could throw the hook kick, he could throw the wrong kick. He could do anything from there, right? You heard what they said? This round could have gone to Artega, right? Why? Because Everill decided to become a boxer this round. Well, at least for most of the round. So Artega was able to land more, right? Anytime they start doing this, the minute they start doing this,
That was good work from Everill.
check hook, bing. Oh, good job with the overhand by Everill.
Long arms
Yeah, he's so tall.
here, and it was the ground pound. This was where he got
Nice uppercut.
Is he holding the fighter with his other hand and pulling him onto the shots?
I would love to see Everill fight his height, man. He's tall, he has great kicks.
Free the grip.
I don't want to see him punching as much. I want to see him using his legs to keep Artega on his heels. And once he has him on his heels, land, bang, bang, bang. That is excellent for him. Artega needs to continue more on his thing. I would love to see Artega utilize his leg kicks more. I would love to see Artega move a little bit more. Because him being stationary, I think, is a little bit hazardous for him. Right? I'd love to see him move a little bit more, get off the line, and then throw his shots. Because at this range, Everill does have the room to keep him at range and counter strike. And in his fighting style, Everill is good at it.
Through the Karate Combat app, through C14.
Leg kick early should be touching that leg, otherwise somebody will get blitzed.
Go ahead, grab the app. Vote for your fighters and help control this league.
How does Everill's style affect his endurance compared to Artega's much
Nice
more
try with the
calm
head kick.
approach?
Well, I believe right now,
Oh,
if I'm Everill,
nice cut to the left, throw the head kick to the right.
order for Artega.
But that is one of the reasons why they don't want him circling to his left, because he does circle into that kick.
And I unleash my combos. Because every time you step in, it's a danger that Ortega clip him with the overhand.
Well, you have to wonder if those 75% of total
Oh, there you go.
who voted for Elijah Everill
Knee.
were
Oh,
Here, let's see if he does it again.
he did hold a bit again, right?
out on the ground here.
So he has to be very careful with that. Now, both of them knee hit the floor, so both grounded opponents get back up. Again, that's one of the beauties of karate combat, is that you do have the ability to show that dexterity from standing to grappling, wrestling, you know, to on the floor a little bit. Once you get to the floor, you have 5 seconds, so if both knees are grounded, back up, let's get back to work, right?
He needs to make sure that he
So it's like a slight MMA hybrid, slight, but it's karate combat. Nice body kick by Everill.
times it and step in with a straight right. It could be very, very dangerous.
Artega wants to land that overhand.
Oh yeah.
He's throwing it like
Yep,
crazy, looking like
that's
this.
all Artega need trying to land, that overhand to that left hook.
Definitely his most dangerous weapon.
But it's his trump card. That's what he depended on, and that's why I don't want Everill inside there, because everybody and Jesus and Stevie Wonder could see that Artega is trying to hit him with that overhand right. So there's no reason for you to put your 6 foot and change face for him to punch it, and you have perfectly good legs that are kicking him, right? But if Artega can't bridge that gap and get that shot to oh, he caught him with the hook though. Oh!
Might have hurt Artega more than Everill.
Yeah, big attempted
That looked like he landed on his head.
belly-to-belly suplex.
That looked like he landed on his head.
Cuffing up along now.
Face to face, that looked like he landed on his head. Wow.
Everill's going to keep trying to throw those punches.
Yeah, final 15 seconds. Got chance for one more blitz here.
Let's see what Everill
10
does.
second clock. It comes in.
Miss.
Spinning back kick misses. He's in the corner.
Again, that right hand. If Artega would throw, I wish Artega would throw it right down the middle. I wish he would.
Everill and Javier Artega.
I wish he would throw it down the middle.
100% I would to Everill.
Now here's the thing.
100%.
Because these rounds have been so close, you now have to start wondering, do they have a decision? Fun thing about karate combat is if they do not come to a decisive decision, you will have a sudden death wrong where you have to fight one more round and the winner of that round wins it all. So because nobody has really separated themselves except for, I would say, maybe the first round,
Corner there, and these are some of the replays.
this thing could easily be going to a third.
Big belly-to-belly suplex.
Let's see
Launch
where he
Everill
landed.
onto his face there.
Jeez,
Took a right hand on the way.
man,
I mean,
thank
his, appropriate
God he
reception
didn't hit his
to
face,
end up in
because
round there
that
was
would have been
fantastic.
hospital. Bing, right hand. Oh,
Those punches were
and that's the thing, eh? Everill is way more accurate. If Everill had Artega's power, Artega could have been in some problems. If Everill had Artega's power, Artega could be in some problems. Because Artega is accurate. You know, some of his points is very, very accurate. But Artega has the power.
So we are
You
going
know?
into a
Oh, there we go.
round here.
Sudden death.
Just a reminder, that means it was either a draw or a split decision on the judges' scorecards.
Raymond Daniels.
Once again, the final or the first 3 rounds mean absolutely nothing as we got to look at Raymond Daniels.
Alright, 3 minutes. Let's see who wants it more.
His protege Eliva.
The first 3 rounds mean absolutely nothing now. This 3 minutes is all of it.
Mentally, how does it play in for a fighter when the 9 minutes of work you've just done suddenly means nothing?
Alright, so Everill immediately starting with the pace. Let's see how Artega responds.
Boss, how does that...
Does he start going after those leg kicks to slow him down right away? Does he try to corner him? He's currently moving backwards. I'd like to see him move forward a little bit more.
No, I don't think you can rely on that, but what it does do is it means this 4th round, you know there's nothing to lose.
Yeah, it will favor definitely
Oh,
the fighters who has
didn't
the
land,
strongest
but
mind. You talk about the
so far that's about 8 shots he threw.
6 straight punches from Everill. Artega turns him. He's got to pick his shots in this ground and pound. Everill doing a good job.
He threw about 7 or 8 shots before Everill really answered. That I don't like. Like, not in sudden death. In sudden death, you need to be going.
you can't hold the legs, but when there's punch raining down on you, you do everything you can to protect yourself.
Everill ready for some bangers and mash, maybe some fish.
Definitely the numbers game at this point.
I don't know if he'll get that.
Nice leg kick. Not the heaviest leg kick, but again, if you're somebody and you're counting, you're keeping track of how many techniques score. Oh, that grab a knee again. That's like the 3rd or 4th time. But if you're counting, you're keeping score, you have to think at this point, it's looking like Artega is on top because he's throwing more. So we need to see Everill, you know, really put that pressure on within this last minute and 20. Because even though Artega isn't really landing, oh, there we go. Now we start seeing more from Everill. There we go. Oh, but Artega is answering. Good ability to take him down, keep him against the wall. Now that's smart from Artega. What Artega is doing is he's sliding his butt down to try and put his butt on the ground. Because once his butt hits the ground, he's now grounded. The time starts counting down. Everill chuck his hands underneath to keep him from sliding his butt down, so he can keep him up on the wall so that he can use the wall to create more opportunities for more shots, more leverage.
Right, you know, right on the button.
Now you have to wonder, how do the refs view Artega moving backwards? Oh, watch that right hand. He has to watch that right hand.
He doesn't want Everill attacking in a straight line because you're stepping into a...
There you go. There's the side kick that we were talking about. How are they scoring Artega moving backwards? Artega has to keep moving forward. That's a good side kick by Everill. We down to the last 10 seconds. He's touching. There's that side kick again. So the question is, how do the refs score that one? Do they check the first piece where Artega was throwing more techniques, not necessarily landing, but he had the numbers? Or do they check the second half of it where Elijah stepped up a little bit more, he was landing his shots, he took over that last round? So how do you view it? You can see Captain President Awesome doesn't look too pleased in the back. That's fine. But for the competitors, I see the Venezuela flag, Viva la Raza. But let's think about it. Who do you think they scored? Where do you think they put more? Did they score more on the fact that Artega was moving backwards? Did they check the fact that Everill was on the floor? Like, where does it go?
Well, we're going to look in the corner there as we have some of the replays flying in from that fourth round.
Good little scramble and saving yourself. Like, it's not the most flattering shot, but you know, he now going to risk punching himself in the crotch, trying to punch you in the face.
What do you guys think?
Well, we've got a decision, and we are going to find
This was a good one. It's interesting. I couldn't pick a winner in this one.
The winner by unanimous decision from the red corner, Elijah Everill.
Can't argue with that one. Great fight. Guys, thank you all so much for tuning in. I hope you all enjoyed this one.